What's up, mateys? This is Discovery Scout Empire City Caribbean Film Series here. Today is Saturday, October 13, 2018. Today, Cathy Kelley was this official situation here in about 5 days, 6 days ago. 5 days. That should be in about 6 days ago. 6 days ago, Ronda Rousey was attacked her and betrayal by Brie and Nikki Bella, and she deserves to her Raw's Women's Champion like Alexa Bliss for the SummerSlam and Hell in a Cell. And after the win to defeat the Riot Squad today, and Nikki just backstabbing her in about six days ago, and Cathy was supposed to be friends right now, and it's Natalya has been rescued in about from Monday Night Raw for about 6 days, and she's not supposed to be attacking her while she's doing it the Women's Evolution on Sunday the 28th, the pay-per-view. And that things that apparently that do. She was exposed about the Bella twins and about TMC today for 2 days, and Travis Brown was begging incurrences about his wife, about her husband Daniel Bryan, and her former partner John Cena, and Bella's made it involved for here in turn present, and she legitimate a little bit, and field presentation Rowdy Ronda Rousey was gonna win Women's Evolution on October 28th on Sunday pay-per-view on WWE Network, and Silly Super Pub just favors to the addresses about Women's Evolution to on GTS insurance about the wrestling today, and Cathy was references to pay-per-view on the Twitter. Ronda was tweeted, and Brie and Nikki was tweeted too, and Natalya was alliances with Ronda was tweeted third, and Lawrence is okay, and Nia, Sasha, and Bailey are okay too. So Brie and Nikki did about backstabbing her back in about 6 days. She sure as hell is unbelievable. She was unbelievably. She was attacking Ronda. Ronda was eventually the reason. So why did Ronda attack by the Bellas once the face to face over about 2 days to go, and so that goes to October 15th, Monday Night Raw, and Ronda was officially just addresses or call out for the Bella twins. And in the next week of Monday, 22nd, Ronda was gonna be able to sign the Women's Evolution contract. Then she sold to the baddest woman in the planet. She's became goddess of fighter. And the goddess of Blackheart with Natalya. And Natalya didn't do anything about betrayal. Like some of those reveal or mysterious attack by some Survivor Series 2 years ago. And I haven't seen it in once in a while in pay-per-view on Sunday, November 2016 on Survivor Series. And Nikki was mysterious attacker was she bumped her head on the door. She bumped the back head on the door, for reasons. So they haven't seen security camera footage, by Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Vic Joseph, and they have we talked about this, guys. Since we viewed to the heel turn today in for the first thing about 2009, then 2014 and 2016, and now for years for now for the now. And I think when I think about SmackDown Live, about 2016, 2017 SmackDown Live, Nikki admitted by Natalya was considerably attack and about true about Sin Mystery, and maybe Carmella did that to the purpose for reasons, and that has to really get a plan to do. It's for feud and a feud with the virus, and maybe sometimes Marie's just a good point about Miz and Mrs. on second Miz and Mrs. on been about completed out of the first season, and that once it had been the furthest on a set on second season on the Miz and Mrs. with the Miz and Maurice. And she's feud about mixed challenge for Brie Bella and Danny Bryan did, and they lost. They lost to Brie Bella and Danny Bryan, and Miz and the Maurice wins for Hell in a Cell for a mixed tag team challenge, and maybe a kind of about a mixed tag team match today and about Hell in a Cell. Then Ronda with Natalya will fight against Alexa Bliss with Mickey James and Alicia Fox in the Hell in a Cell and the Raw's Women's Championship. And Alexa deserves herself not to get it about her job done. Her arm injury, she's not competed for the mixed match challenge. She was replaced in the Amber Moon for the partner of Braun Strowman in mixed match challenge second season, and that goes to Tuesday after the SmackDown Live and during the Purge episode on the first season. That Mankind was supposedly really do some, and that's supposedly really good considerations. So maybe we thought about the wrestling women's in a team that that was unacceptable for the Nikki Bella and Brie did for 6 days, and that was a miserable consideration, underserving, and feuding rations, and that could be unacceptable for attacking by Bella twins. What she did to them for reasons. So Natty was figuring out for the adopt and about for the adopt a good friend, and so after the Wire Squad on a Super Showdown for last week, and for the 5 o'clock in the morning, and that has to do good that has to do Plan B for the sometimes, just like the Authority did. They've been disbanded about 5 years ago. That has the Shield reunion. The opportunity is that has to do Plan A. So Ronda Rousey will be here in about full time for the Monday Night Raw for the 2 more days. So Ronda will reveal to the challenge Nikki Brie Bella what she did to her for about 6 days. So that'll be next week on Monday. That'll be next week on the Monday 22nd. And Ronda was considered disrespected for the belt for the belt Brie that Nikki did. So it is a compile that is complement. That was a compliant for Ronda Rousey was the Raw's Women's Championship from Alexa Bliss. She was the former Raw Women's Champion, and her partner Mickey James was the challenge in the fight against by Trish Stratus and Lita. Was it the best friends fight against best friends for the wrestling each other for the tag team match? So during the women's evolution, that's a good plan by announced by Stephanie McMahon, and that has a good plan for quoting for the reason why the ballot Travis Brown and Ronda Rousey looks at about just about 4 minutes interviewers to underserving for addressing for the the Bella twins for reasons. So she deserved two of those girls for the reasons. She was with responsibility for supposed to be her friends. For now, Ronda has to be hero. Nikki has the notorious Nikki has to fight for the heroes versus fight heroes. And Lita and Trish will have the heroes, and Alexa and Mickey have the villains still. That reason is to the 2 points it is. And there's got to be more than about apparently and about usual ways about 6 days. 5 days ago, SmackDown Live, Charlotte Flair was speared into the screen, was speared to the wall screen. So her armrests are her left armrests are okay. So that good reason is Becky Lynch will have to the last woman standing in about the women's evolution. That's 3 more to go. So there's just gonna be more to go. So that'll be in about 4 more for the Kairi Saints versus Shayna Baszler with the 4 horsewomen on UFC. Jasmine Duke, Marina Shaffer, that could be real influence, and that has a little liability for that's gonna be a liability for the reasons for the women's champion for next to it entered about 4 days for NXT for every Wednesdays, and Friday or Thursday or Friday or Saturday would be at about NXT UK. That could be at about 5 more to go. So I did have to redo. If you do understand, I have to say about 5 things in the match card, 5 matches card in about Ronda Rousey, Nikki Bella with Brie, and Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus, Lita, Mickie James, Alexa Bliss, Kairi Sane, Shayna Baszler, with Ripley, and Casey Catanzaro. So even though Naomi, Asuka, and the Iconics for 6 match card more, 6 more to go about match card, and excuse me, sorry. And that could be for Friday and NXT UK. So that's a 7 match card to go, and so Saturday, so Women's Evolution would be at about 2 hours, and just like a pay-per-view, just like Tuesday SmackDown Live, just has to saying, and anything else that we can do. So those are a lot of those those are the plans for you guys. It's just take a lot of the first moment. Never forget about 10 match card to go, and there's more to go. There's more to go. There's more to go. So apparently, Tuesday, 2 more days on Raw, Ronda will face to the Nikki with Brie, with Natalya, and considerably undisputed, supposedly in about triple threat. It's supposed to be Sasha Banks with Bailey, and that could be a triple threat match with during the Raw's Women's Champion, with insurance parting words with Natalya, with the good heroes, and the heroes with Brie, and the fighting heroes with Bailey. And that sometimes the 28th pay-per-view on October the next 2 weeks on a Sunday, where they handle it, and so Ronda, I hope we'll see you on Monday Raw in my TV. You're a good hero. You're a good fighter. You are the greatest, baddest woman on the planet. Because you are, and the greatest heroes of a goddess fighter and around the world. Your friends are in there that will be proud of you. The people will be proud of you. They loved you. They always happy to see you. Feel free. Feel free to truly love what I have to the winning streaks. However it would take. So whenever we would take Nikki Bella to beat up, just take a time, just sped it up, train time, train what do you do? Thank you for the comment there, guys. So I watched it over at about World Wrestling Entertainment Network for party question warriors that about the Cathy Kelley did, and about Ronda feuding Nikki Bella with Brie with Natalya, and those will be kind of the alliance for Natty and Ronda, and fight against the heroes what Brie and Nikki did. She was responsibility from the Bella twins. That reason is she will have to face over fighter rookie, and that sometimes the three referees can't hear her say that's enough, and that's enough, and that's enough, and they done enough. Alright, guys. So I'm gonna upload this video right now. So everything's fine today. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Everything's good today. So don't forget to hit the button to subscribe. Some more contests. Just follow on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or find cameras, Twitch, live stream, gaming channels, Cocker Story Talk, Tumblr, Hangouts. Like the comments and the link is description today. Just follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or find cameras to just Tumblr, Hangout, Tumblr, and more today. So just find if Facebook would be fine with you. So everything's good. So everything's gonna be alright. So Ronda will be alright. She's a good fighter, champion from former UFC. So alright, guys. So just watch on World Wrestling Entertainment Network for the Cathy Kelley on .com today. So interviewers today Connecticut on this building network. So for part words you can, if you feel free to death, feel free to live today, feel free to go today. So watch reaction to the Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and NXT UK, and in the women's evolutions. Feel freedom, don't forget. So keep it rich, mateys.